Hello and welcome to a Sophisticated Pairs video vlog. My name is Erica and today I am reviewing the Curvy Kate Daily Dream. I haven't reviewed a Curvy Kate bra in a little while, in part because we stopped carrying the brand in the store for some business reasons that I won't go into here. And I usually prefer to review products that I have access to at wholesale prices because it can get quite expensive if you're doing, so many bra reviews a year at, $60, $70, $80 a pop. So I typically like to focus on the ones that I can purchase for the shop and then review myself. However, a friend of mine who owns a lingerie store was raving about how Curvy Kate had really improved in the last couple years since I had been working with them, not only in terms of a business perspective, which I know isn't really relevant here, but also in terms of fit. So they had a big sale from a lot of their last season colors and fabrics and things like that, and I was like, all right, I'll take the plunge. And the Daily Dream is one of the ones that I was really excited to try because to me, it is sort of like a t-shirt bra-esque piece. It does have a sectional cup, but it tends to be a little bit less in terms of details. And I know that we have quite a few customers, particularly who are, G, double G plus, who want a bra with a little bit of padding like this or kind of in that t-shirt ballpark, and the options are very limited. So I thought it would be really fun to test this one out, both for myself and for the store. So size-wise, this is a 34H. That's pretty much what I've been consistently for the last couple weeks. I've done quite a few reviews, particularly from Panache, and all of my sizes that were reviewed were 34H. This is also perfect. The band is comfortably snug on the loosest set of hooks. No gaping, no overflow in the cup. Everything about it is a great fit. Now in the past, I've had issues with the Curvy Kate bras because many of them were too wide for me. So a lot of the ones I reviewed, I was doing when I was thinner and I was about 30H, 30HH. So I don't know if these problems still exist there because obviously there's going to be grading differences from a 30H to a 34H. However, for this, the 34H eliminates so many of those fit problems that I had from older Curvy Kate models. So for starters, I had issues with the wires being really wide and really splayed. So sometimes the tendency was for the breast tissue to get kind of east-west on me. It also would be too high on the side and too far back, and it would naturally kind of pull this cup into my arm, which would cause a lot of rubbing and chafing. The center was also sometimes not tacking, and if it did tack, it was really, really shallow, and I felt like I could either wind up with overflow or just kind of an unnatural direction from my breast shape. So the Daily Dream here, which by the way to me reminds me a little bit of a modernized Daily Boost, one of their earlier original styles, has greatly improved upon those problems. For starters, the underwire is actually almost perfect for me. It's still slightly wide, but that's pretty much par for the course. Comexum is really the only brand that I've ever found which ends exactly where I need it to, but Curvy Kate is much more in than I was expecting. It's also not super high, so it's not ending at a really tall place on the arm. I think that's really important. I know a lot of people have struggled with other full bust brands with those underwires coming up high and then rubbing or poking. Curvy Kate Daily Dream does not do that. The cup here is low. It's refreshingly low. I can move my arms and I don't feel like it's cutting in. It's really, really comfortable. The fabric has a little bit of stretch as well, so it doesn't kind of pull against the skin. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, and that one has come in completely eliminated. The center gore does start to soft tack a little bit at the top, but it's not really a big deal for me. I also feel like the cup is a little bit more projected than past Curvy Kate styles. It's still not quite like, again, that kind of Comexum shape, but this is a much, much better variation. It's more forward. I feel like the tissue is being encapsulated on the side and pushed in the right direction, and there's definitely enough depth that I don't have the kind of east-west phenomenon going on. So the shape is also really nice. It's very lifted, it's very rounded. I feel like it gives me really good shape and boost. It has a 3-section cup design that's slightly padded. The center section here has that vertical seam that just kind of gives you that added lift. And then the upper section has a little bit of an openness to it. So for me in the balanced breast shape, I think this is really great. Softer tissues may run into a little bit of trouble, or bottom heavy types. It could also just mean that maybe you need to try sizing down and seeing if that helps. But I do like that they created a padded cup bra that seems to have a little bit of fit flexibility. There's also like the material on this padding is also very plush. So it's not that kind of rigid, inflexible padding or foam that you sometimes find with this style of bra. There's definitely a little bit of leeway to it. And this is really important because when you get those very rigid padded cups, they tend to not want to conform to you. You kind of just have to fill that cup and hope everything's going to work. Even if it's a sectional cup, it can still create that problem. But the fact that Curvy Kate chose to use a more plush, more pliable fabric really allows the bra to fit better and feel more comfortable. On the other materials, the straps are fully adjustable, which is a big bonus, especially for fuller bust. I think that's a really important feature. The wings are a nice breathable power mesh. Back has 3 hook and eye closures. The fabric on both the interior and the exterior of the Daily Dream is very soft. The exterior feels a bit like your t-shirt kind of fabric, so really soft, but it has a little bit, I think, less friction to it than what you would find with a traditional kind of cotton or modal blend. It's, I think it would work better under some of the knit tops than those other fabrics would. Aesthetically, it's a nice, cute, plain, simple bra. There's not like a whole lot going on here, but that's fine. As I mentioned, I feel like this is sort of like Curvy Kate's fuller cup t-shirt alternative, or even a t-shirt bra alternative for those people who find molded cups to be a complete and total disaster. So I like that they keep it simple and they keep the details very limited. That way, if you have some tops that are more unforgiving or made from a thinner fabric, you're not trying to disguise a lot of detailing. The color on this is lovely. I love turquoise, I love blue, very pretty, very fun. It has a tiny little bow at the center, tiny little bows here, and sort of a contrasting purple. Again, very simple, very minimalistic, but I still kind of like that aspect of it. Again, I think it just kind of complements its overall utilitarian purpose. So I did not expect to keep any of the Curvy Kate bras that I ordered from their sale. I thought everything was going to be a hot mess, and I was just like, well, I haven't reviewed them in a while, so we'll see what happens. I love this bra. I really do. I cannot wait to wear this bra every day at the store. It's so comfortable. It's just really lightweight, really supportive. Overall, fantastic entry from Curvy Kate. Totally knocked my socks off, completely surprised me, and I'm excited to try more of what they have to offer. Now, as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to email me. My email is sophisticatedpair@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out the blog, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram for all the latest news and event information. Thanks for watching.